Alright, it's been a while. I think it's been more than 2 years. Also, you might be able to hear my neighbors because I have moved since I last uploaded here on YouTube. I've still been very active, or I've been active on Instagram as well as TikTok, but YouTube has just been too much of a project for me. But today, in my new apartment with my new little setup, I wanted to film a haul. So I really just want to ease into YouTube. My favorite kinds of YouTube videos are like vintage YouTube, you know, like what's in my bag, hauls, monthly favorites, all of that stuff. So I think I'm gonna ease into that, and then I might start talking about like skin positivity or body confidence that my Instagram and TikTok is really like niched towards. But starting off with something easy, so I'm doing a secondhand and thrift haul today. Also just like some things that I found on the summer sale and some other bits. And this is the bag. This bag is from Beyond Retro, where I got a few pieces, but it's gonna be a sort of a collective haul. I'm just gonna start somewhere. So first off, I have this striped 100% cotton shirt, and this one I found in a really like small local secondhand store. I think I paid like €4 for this, approximately, like in Swedish crowns. So this was like a really good like find. I really like this because it has a closer fit than most of my shirts have. I usually opt for like a more oversized shirt. So I thought that this would be like a really good addition for just like an everyday basic whenever I want a shirt that fits a little bit closer to the body. Anyways, like €40 for this, such a steal. At the same thrift store, I found these regular blue jeans, which are kind of like oversized, and they sit a little bit lower on my waist, which is what I wanted because I have a lot of high-waisted jeans. But as of recently, I've been really liking the look of wearing jeans like lower on the hips. Not like low waist, but lower on the waist. So yeah, I think these are kind of just like irregular, like unbranded jeans. But they fit really nicely, and I paid like about €40 for these as well. So that was a really good find. So while on the subject of just like thrift stores and shopping secondhand, I want to move on to the items that I found on Beyond Retro. So I've been following the Anna edit for some years, honestly, but in the past few weeks I've been rediscovering her just for her like minimal take on style, and I've just been loving her sense of style. So in a recent video she wore like this denim on denim look, and I've been obsessed ever since. So I went to Beyond Retro with a mission. I wanted to find a jean shirt and a pair of like vintage jeans that were a little bit more like loose fitting. Shopping jeans secondhand is such a mission, and it was such a process, just like trial and error, going back and forth into the fitting room to find a pair of jeans. Now these are still like too long, so my mom will need to help me alter the length of them. But I found these Wrangler, I think that's how you pronounce the brand, vintage jeans. Now these are still a little bit damp because today was laundry day, so naturally the secondhand items went straight into the wash. So these are still a little bit damp, so the color will lighten a bit once they are completely dry. But yeah, I think that these are like the perfect light wash. I will show them on once they've dried. so you can have a better sense of what they look like. And if you've ever been to Beyond Retro, you know that it's not a cheap store. It's not like going thrifting where you can find stuff for like €4. This was, I think these were about like €69. So compared to buying like a new pair of Levi's, I would still like say that these, like, it still ends up being cheaper than buying like maybe a new pair of jeans, but the process is more tedious, so it's kind of like, yeah. But I really like them and I'm looking forward to wearing them. I just need to alter the length and hopefully my mom will help me with that. And moving on to the denim shirt. This, as opposed to the striped shirt, is really oversized, and that's how I wanted it to be. I want it to be super oversized, so that I can pair it with jeans and get that kind of like a slouchy look. This is from the brand Colors by Alexander Julian, and it's in a size XL, and I'll obviously show you this one on. Yeah, I think I paid €30 for this on Beyond Retro, so it's not cheap, but it's still like curated vintage, so if you go into a Beyond Retro you still will be likely to find what you're looking for if you're able to pay a higher price tag. So I'm really pleased with that, and I'm so excited to completely copy Anna's look. So now moving on from the vintage stuff, I'm all done with that now. I wanted to show you a pair of new earrings that I bought recently. They are these kind of like swirly design earrings, which I've been loving so much. I've already gone to use them a couple of times and they've quickly become one of my favorites. I'm gonna take one out just so that I can show you what they look like up close. Do the classic YouTuber hand, but you can see they have sort of this like swirl design. They are kind of heavy, but I personally love the look of a good like golden statement earring. Next up, I have a dress that I bought on the summer sale, so not a thrift, not secondhand, just like a little treat. This will be near impossible to I feel like to show you on camera without me trying it on. I'm gonna try. This is a dress from Mango that I bought on sale. It's a long dress, so it's kind of like ankle length on me, and it's got this little strappy design with a keyhole neckline. I want to show it's on because holding it like this really doesn't do it justice. And I got this on sale. I think I bought this for like maybe like €30. I also love that it's brown as opposed to black because I feel like that's more like summer appropriate, but also like possibly wear this come fall as well. So really happy with that. Now moving on from fashion, I want to show you a vinyl that I got recently. I got this today actually, and it is the Speak Now Taylor's version vinyl on the violet marbled vinyl. I've been looking forward to this release for so long. Recently I've been really just like discovering Taylor. I became a fan of Taylor once she like released Folklore back in 2020, I think, and ever since then it's been like a continuous like exploration for me. So when I heard that she was announcing Speak Now, I knew I had to get it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to spinning this month, and I think that the cover is so beautiful, as well as the gatefold is really pretty, and the inner sleeves are amazing as well. So I'm really happy with this, and I'm looking forward so much to listening to this all month. Okay, so wrapping up this video, I have just one little product left, and since we haven't like been in touch in a few years, I've been growing out my hair, and I've made a commitment to get my hair as healthy as possible. So I actually stopped dyeing my hair, what was it, like 2 years back, and ever since then I've been on a mission to grow out my natural hair color. So right now I think I have maybe like this amount left of dyed hair. Why I'm telling you this like kind of like a background story is because I've got a hair product next to show you, and relating to the kind of like healthy hair track that I was on, I bought the Color Wow Dream Coat. I don't know if it's a product that aims towards like hair health per se, but I really want to achieve that glossy hair look. I don't think you can tell right now because my hair is newly styled and washed, but in between washes my hair tends to get kind of frizzy is the word, I think, and I really want that glossy look. So I bought this. It supposedly magically transforms texture, amazing humidity proofing powers, which will be interesting because I will be taking this to Greece and testing it out. So yeah, that was it. My easing into YouTube video with a haul. I hope this wasn't too much all over the place, and I am hoping to get back to filming videos and uploading. I don't have that many followers, but I do have some, so I hope that you all want to stick around, and I hope that I can keep consistent. That's been my issue all along, consistency. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to keep consistent and hopefully just find the joy in uploading videos again. Thank you all so much for watching. Okay, take care.